There is no single, completely adequate definition of what a work of art is. But you probably already knew I was going to say that. These days, it's politically correct to hem and haw and backpedal. Actually, what I want to do is two things. One, show you why it is so difficult to agree on a definition of art. And two, give you what I think is a pretty good practical way of recognizing art when you encounter it. The word art is short for artifice, and the term work of art implies a creator. So, we frequently find it proposed that a work of art is something made by a person. Notice that from this point of view, natural phenomena cannot be considered works of art. Sunsets at the beach are not works of art. Beautiful trees and landscapes are not works of art. Pieces of driftwood or pretty rocks or shells are not works of art. But should we really discredit an object as a work of art simply because it was not made by human hands? Objects not originally intended to be works of art are hanging in museums around the world. Sculptors often design large objects and then send the specs to a factory to produce it, and someone else transports it and sets it up where it's supposed to go. And we typically accept these installations as genuine works of art. Also, traditional collages include objects such as paper, cardboard, nails, etc., mounted on a panel. Therefore, this distinction that a work of art must be made by a person, while it may be helpful, it's not entirely adequate. Defining a work of art is not easy, but that's no reason for us to give up. So far, then, we have taken a sneak peek at the three most widely accepted criteria for determining whether or not something is a work of art. 1, that the object is made by an artist. 2, that the object is intended to be a work of art by its maker. And 3, that important or recognized so-called experts agree that it is a work of art. Unfortunately, these considerations often rely on information unavailable to us when we are looking at the work in question. Did the artist make it? What is he intended to be? What do the experts say? Well, sometimes we just don't know, and we might have a long wait before we can classify something as art. Another way of identifying a work of art depends less on the conceptions of the artist and the experts, and more on our perceptions of the work itself. That is, more on the qualities that we can perceive without the help of artists and experts. This approach offers us a way of personally examining objects and events to see if they possess artistically perceivable qualities. The set of guidelines which helps us to distinguish between what is art and what is not art include the following. 1, artistic form. 2, content. 3, subject matter. 4, participation. That is, our perception allows us to participate with the work of art. Is this photograph by Eddie Adams a work of art? How about this painting by Francisco Goya? Work of art? In the next video, we will closely examine these two works side by side, looking to see if either has artistic form, which we now know means the kind of tight unity that leads to a larger insight. Stay tuned.